What's Notion? Is that for writing or?
I use Notion to organize my entire life. And a lot of people do too. If you Google productivity systems on YouTube, you'll find hundreds of Notion videos. But basically, it's a giant notebook where you can create tasks, you can organize your thoughts, you can create journals. Really, you can create websites based off of Notion, but it's super, super user-friendly. It's like using an easier version of Microsoft Word, and you could type in / bullet points, and then it'll pop up bullet points for you, so you don't have to go find where those are, and so on. It's a really cool no-code toolkit that you can use to take notes, organize your thoughts, and create a second brain, as we call it in the productivity world.
So does it replace, say, an Evernote, where you took your notes? But what's better about it than Evernote?
So Evernote is better in one capacity because it allows offline access much better than Notion. Notion is predominantly online, so you kind of need to be connected to a Wi-Fi for it. But I think that Notion is much more complex in the feature set that it offers. And so with Notion, like the reminders that you can create, the databases, the interlinking between pages, I think it's really well thought out and really easy to organize. I actually think Evernote is a bit easier to use than Notion, but I think that Notion has more growth for you. Like if you want to get more out of your notebook over time, I think Notion is the place to be.
So is Notion also a calendar, or is it just replacing, it's more note-taking like a Word, or is it actually using AI to help you do stuff?
So for example, I could create 10 pages within a, let's say, notebook, and I'll call that notebook, let's say, startup ideas. And each of those notes will, let's say, is a different startup idea that I have. And let's say I want to create each of these ideas over the course of the next decade, and I assign dates to them, and they're all listed in a list. I can then hit create a calendar view of all of this, and then it'll show me all of those same pages in a calendar view now. And then I could hit another page and say, okay, show me this in like a Gantt chart, and it'll generate all those same pages in a Gantt chart. So basically what Notion does is it allows you to create all of these properties that are associated to each page that you generate, and those properties allow you to then be able to search through all your pages, organize those pages in really useful ways, and see them all in unique views. That's why I think I like it, is those properties that are associated with each page.